Welcome to this explainer. So think about the very last time you were sitting in a waiting room. Maybe you were at a local clinic, waiting at the pharmacy, or just hanging around for a coffee at a busy cafe. Chances are you spent that time either staring blankly at an empty corner or just endlessly scrolling on your phone, right? Well, business owners actually call this dead space. But today, we're diving into an incredibly clever concept that totally reimagines that dead space, turning it from an empty corner into this vibrant, effortless hub for community good. It all starts with a simple but really powerful premise. What if that empty corner in your waiting room could actually raise money for charity? And we're not talking about organizing stressful bake sales or managing clunky donation tins here. Just a seamless, modern solution. This is exactly the problem that the GMB Smart Shelf solves. It's a completely frictionless system designed to live right by your counter or out in your waiting area. It gives your customers something meaningful to do, all while generating real, tangible support for some vital causes. So let's jump straight into section 1, a shelf that gives back. Okay, so what exactly is this physical shelf? We're going to break down how it creates what I honestly consider a massive win-win-win scenario for everyone involved: customers, venues, and charities. Now, the GMB Charity Shelf isn't some giant, obtrusive piece of furniture that's going to block your walkways. Not at all. It's a highly compact, super tidy display that holds about 27 really carefully curated health and well-being books. It's explicitly tailored for environments that see regular foot traffic, places exactly like your local clinic, pharmacy, or cafe. It basically creates this calm, useful little corner, giving folks a reason to linger and browse, and completely transforming a boring wait into a moment of personal enrichment. But hands down, the absolute most powerful part of this entire model comes down to one single number: 100%. Every single time a customer buys a book from this shelf, 100% of the proceeds go directly to the featured charities, literally every cent. We are talking about real, impactful fundraising for causes your community genuinely cares about, like heart health, cancer research, and mental health initiatives. And it's fast, too. The operators handle remitting those funds to the charities monthly, strictly within 15 business days of the month's end. All right, moving right along to section 2, zero cost, zero admin. So the community impact is obviously undeniable, but if you're a business owner or practice manager watching this, you're probably sitting there wondering, okay, what's the catch? How much is this going to run me? Well, the crucial point is right here: $0. That is exactly what it costs your venue to host this shelf. Literally nothing. There is no setup fee, there's no ongoing hosting fee, ever. GMB supplies the physical display, the integrated checkout tablet, the signage, and all of the actual book stock entirely for free. The equipment and the books remain their property, which means there is zero capital outlay required from your business. And the admin burden for your staff? It's practically non-existent. Think of it like this. All the venue provides is a nice visible spot, a standard PowerPoint, your guest Wi-Fi, and a quick 10-second handover at the counter. That is it. On the flip side, GMB handles all the heavy lifting. They supply the display, stock the books, monitor the inventory, come out to restock, handle every single tablet payment, and manage the charity remittance. It's the whole shebang, a completely done-for-you end-to-end service. Which brings us nicely to section 3, how the Smart Shelf works. Let's actually visualize this. How does that 10-second handover play out on, say, a super busy Tuesday morning? Well, step 1. Your customer is browsing freely. They decide on a book, and they pay digitally right there on the shelf's tablet through getmybook.store. Or they can even just use their own smartphone with Apple Pay or Google Pay. Super easy. Step 2, they walk up to your counter and just flash your staff the digital confirmation on the screen. And step 3, your staff simply slides off a safe, removable security clip from the book and hands it over. Since every book has this clip, venues can display them with total confidence. It's completely safe for the venue and completely effortless for the reader. But wait, what happens if a popular title completely flies off the shelf before GMB comes out to restock it? Don't worry, they've thought of that too. If a physical book sells out, a special scan-to-buy card is slotted directly into its place on the shelf. Customers can literally just scan that card with their phone to order the book online. So you never have weird empty gaps on the shelf, and more importantly, it ensures continuous uninterrupted fundraising for the charity. The giving literally never stops. Let's rapidly fire through some of the most common operational questions venues tend to have, just to clear the air. First up, is it exclusive? Nope, it's totally non-exclusive, meaning you can keep selling your own products without any issue. What if it's just not working out for your space? Good news, there are no complicated lock-in contracts. You can cancel with just 30 days notice. What about damaged books? Normal wear and tear is 100% covered by GMB. And finally, do you need to call your broker and up your insurance? No way. No extra insurance is required beyond your normal premises cover. The whole thing is designed from the ground up to be totally risk-free. Okay, let's look at Section 4, the team behind it all. Whenever you see logistics running this smoothly, it's only natural to wonder who is actually the wizard behind the curtain, right? Well, the GMB Charity Shelf is built and operated by Evolve Systems Group. They are an established Australian company founded way back in 1990. They boast over 35 years of experience crossing both the tech and publishing worlds. Just to put that into perspective, they have helped authors put over 3,500 #1 best-selling books directly into readers' hands. Plus, the directors themselves have actually published 10 of their own titles and run a certified Ingram bookstore. So you aren't just partnering with some random tech startup, you're getting deep industry experts who understand the publishing world from every single angle. And finally, Section 5, bringing it to your venue. So if you are looking at that spare corner right now and thinking, yes, we need this, how do you actually make it happen? The onboarding pipeline is surprisingly fast. In fact, most venues are fully up and running within just a week or two. Here's how it flows. Step 1, you register your venue online. It takes about 2 minutes and costs absolutely nothing. Step 2, GMB assesses your location just to ensure the foot traffic, the power, and the Wi-Fi are a good fit. Step 3, GMB delivers and installs the display, fully stocked with those great curated wellbeing books. And Step 4, you just sit back and relax while GMB restocks, reconciles, and remits the funds to charity every single month. Now, if you are eager to jump on this, here is a really important piece of context for you. They are launching right now, but they are deliberately beginning with a limited pod of pilot venues specifically across Western Sydney to perfectly prove out the model before they roll it out further. And because they handle literally all the physical logistics themselves, spots are naturally limited. And they're choosing these starting locations pretty carefully. So if your venue fits the bill, registering early is highly, highly recommended. We've definitely covered a lot of ground in this explainer today, but I want to leave you with this core vision. Just imagine your customers for a second. It's a short wait, maybe just 10 minutes, but instead of mindlessly staring at their phones, they have a beautifully curated, good book right within reach. And every single purchase they make helps a vital, life-saving cause. The logistics are totally handled, the cost to you is zero. So really, the only question left to ask is your spare space ready to make a real difference? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. I hope you found this model as absolutely brilliant as I did.